So as soon as I updated my Facebook status saying that I was about to do a dry DC, which is a dry deep conditioning, I could just hear people saying, well, what is that? So what I'm about to do is show you what a dry DC is. And it's really not dry. The end result is really not dry. We call it a dry DC because you're working with dry hair from the beginning instead of wet hair right out of coming out of the shower. So as you see, I've done 5 sections already. I'm going to do this last section the same way I've done the other 5 sections to show you. I'm going to be using Shea Moisture Purification Mask. This is my favorite deep conditioning cream. And what I do is I add honey to mine. So if you buy it from the store, it's not going to be this liquefied. But because I add honey to it, it gets a very, very liquidy, if that's the word. So you're going to section your hair. And I don't know if you can notice, but this is very dry hair right now. This is my hair from a wash and go from last week. So I'm just getting the product that's on my hand in this hair. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your water bottle and you're just going to start spritzing your hair. Making it a little damp. The goal here is not to necessarily get your hair completely soaked or dripping, but it is to get it damp so that the product will go in your hair. I like to actually massage the water into the product that I already have in my hair. Kind of sort of finger comb, finger detangle at the same time. And if any of you did see my last status, I said I was going to be doing this while I was watching the World Changers New York stream. So if you hear a man's voice in the back, that's what you hear. Once you have gone through and kind of separated the hair, you might pick up some shed hair along the way. It's okay because you're detangling. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take this section you're going to get whatever you're using as your deep conditioner. You're going to paint the ends. As such. And then you're going to continue to massage more throughout the roots. Throughout the entire section. You want to make sure you have an even application again throughout the entire section. continue working through and finger combing through. You all can see it is equally distributed throughout. And what I'm going to do is I am going to spritz it just a couple more times. Make sure it's worked in there. At this point, you shouldn't be receiving too many shed hairs anymore, since you have product on it, on your hair. And once you feel like you have completely distributed the product throughout the section, you just break it in 2 parts and twist the section so you can pin it up. And then you're going to get a plastic cap and just put it over your entire head and let it sit however long you would a regular deep conditioning treatment. So I'll probably let it sit on here for about 30 minutes to an hour. I like to wash my hands first. So if you had questions about my status when I said I was getting ready to do a dry DC, deep conditioning, hopefully this has helped you. Again, all you're going to need is your hair, the deep conditioner of your choice. Again, I use Shea Moisture Purification Mask with honey. Excuse me. And your water bottle. Enjoy.